Hey YouTuber, this is your buddy Dave Coaster Dude, and I'm back with a story time. Story time, as you're gonna be seeing on the description below, and the story time. This is gonna be a call that I broke windows in the house. If you're new to this channel, just pause this video just to take a minute to please leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, smash that notification bell because some videos are coming. And also, you can follow as David Woody on Facebook and Twitter, and then also Instagram is dwoody4785 as well. All right. First of all, because I'm trying to get a couple of likes. You know, if I get at least 100 likes, all right, I will gonna do the challenge as well. And also, while you pause this video, just go in the kitchen, just get your favorite snacks like chips, popcorn, Rotel dip, salsa, McDonald's, Burger King, Happy's Pizza, Popeyes, KFC, White Castle, Crystals, Captain D's, or whatever you're comfortable with, or if you have snacks from home or Walmart and stuff, because this is going to be a good video. Alright, let's get with the program. Well, it all started maybe when I was in something 20 years ago. 21 years ago. Man, this is something I did. This is at once. Let's start off with this story here. This is story time. Then we was in Chicago, right? Because I had to go to my great auntie's funeral. Yeah, I was like in the 7th grade, 12, going to be 13. You know, the teenager, right? Well, this is after the funeral, right? Because we had a funeral, we had a service, and all. And then because it was me and my grandma was up here at that time, up in Chicago. What I did here is I stretched my arm out, and then somewhat from nowhere in the window, and the glass shattered. It was in my cousin's apartment. I accidentally shattered the glass window. You know, one of them storefront apartments? You know, like if you're in the hood or if you're in the crib. Man, that window broke. You know, when you touch it lightly, it's a very thin sheets of glass. And, you know, it just accidentally knocked it because I accidentally elbowed it. And next thing I know, I go, you know, it was up on the 2nd floor, and it fell down. And my cousin, I told him, "I'm sorry, Dolly." Yeah, I did it, and she said, and my father said, "I'll pay you, Dolly." No. She told him, no. It was an accident. Don't worry about that window, because these windows made out of tissue papers. They have tissue papers. I said, wow. And then I told my mama about what happened. I accidentally broke the window. Yeah, this is when I was in the 7th grade. You know, when I was in Chicago. It was an accident. Ew, yeah. And she was understanding because I didn't get yelled at, didn't get lectured, because I said, oh man, because I thought I was going to, you know, be done for it. You know, like getting an ordinary ass whooping about that. But I didn't. As well. I said, oh my gosh, that window broke, alright? So that wraps up for this one. The next story time is about, this has happened here. And this is like, it was in May of 1998. Because I don't remember the date what I did, because it was in my parents' room, right? Because I was like maybe fixing up stuff, cleaning up stuff when I was doing chores, and then I was watching TV. And there was a fan in the window, right? You know, a fan on the screen, and it was about to, the window was about to, was up, right? We had a fan in the window. And then next thing you know, it's one of those observation fans, you know, one that throws more air as well. And then next thing I know, you know, that fan that you can adjust, right? You know, like that, them air fans. The next thing I know, because that fan was almost going through the window, and that portion of that window, boom, fell down there, and I tried to get it back up. And then it was going through that screen, because it was upstairs on the 2nd floor, you know, in the bedroom. Because right here, let's say for example, there's a doorway. In my parents' room, the bed, the dresser was like right there behind the door, right, and the stuff was right there, and it was like about here, the window, right. And then when I was trying to quickly get the fan out of there, then I get some like duct tape to try to tape the screen. You know, try to tape the screen, you know, as well. Pretend that that it never happened before. All right. And then when my mama came in the room, and she looked at it, she said, and she noticed that I taped the screen, and the fan was almost, almost fell through it. It did up there, and then next thing I know, and then I took the fan out, and then I had to give my mama the screen, so she had to use like a butter knife to put in, put that rubber thing back to get the screen fixed, and then next thing I know, that window dropped like a demon drop, go boom, and that glass shattered. I said, oh my gosh. My mama said, oh, S. Wow. Then I had to get the vacuum cleaner. I had to clean all that glass up that the window shattered as well. It shattered everywhere. I had to clean up until when my father comes home, his eyeballs was wide open. So what he had to do is he had to take like a screwdriver, some kind of a tool to get, to pry the window, to get that window out and take the whole glass out. Because these windows are very old. This is a very old house. One of those old-fashioned houses when I first built it. And then the window was broke because I forgot to put something under that window because it dropped so fast. All right, this was in the 7th grade. All right, that wraps up for this one. Next story time is, this has happened when I was in the 8th grade. It was in the living room, right? And it was a time that, because, it was like real hot outside, right? And the fan was on. I tried to turn the fan on and try to throw some, cool air. Because, my bed was like messed up at the time, broken. Because I sleep in the living room on the couch, right? It was right on Sunday. On a Sunday, we was getting ready to go to Baptist church, right? And yeah, I was 13 years old. And then, next thing I know, the window fell. And the glass shattered. In the living room, man. My father said, "Boy! Why would you do that? You left that fan away. I told you to get that out." I said, well, I don't know. It just dropped by itself. Because, I wasn't lying about it. It just happens, the glass shattered everywhere. As well. Man, it was another window that he had to get out, pry out to get the window, right? Man, he had to took that Parker and had to get the, all that stuff fixed because the windows wasn't fixed, ever since, right? So anyway, the windows, man, the window broke. Man, I broke. That was the second window I broke, up here in Ohio at the time. Because I thought it was made out of tissue paper. It's like one at my cousin's house in Chicago. But this still because, I live in the hood, live in a crib here. As well, the window broke, man. I was 13 years old. Man, I never forget about this day that I shattered the glass window. Alright, let's wrap this up for this one. Next story time is, this is when I was in the 9th grade. When it was me and my cousin, we're going to call him Curly. Curly, we was like fighting in Canada because I was on the porch, right? And he just like, me and him was got in a fight for some stuff that I don't know what he was doing because he start this, he start that and stuff like that. And he decided to pull prank me like, I was locked out of the house, and then when I tried to push it, because I tried to get in the house, right? And then these doors had a glass door with the storm door, and not the screen door. It's the storm door that I try to get in the house, right? And then all of a sudden, my knee went through the glass window, and it shattered it. And Jamal said, "Ooh," I say that's what you get. Yeah, it happens before I start high school. When I was in the 9th grade. We would close this brown door. Man, oh my gosh. And he says, "I'm telling Dad and your uncle on both of y'all." Yeah, but maybe we're going to have to beat it because I was 14 and he was 17 years old. You know, that Curly that he was in Arkansas I was telling you about. But I didn't get a whooping or a lecture about that. But first, I heard you about the window. Yeah, because I told him that he tried to lock me out and stuff, and he pushed me in because I tried to get in, and then he closed it. And the next thing I know, my knee went through that glass. And but thank God I didn't get cut as well. All right, with his crazy self, Curly. If you watch this, because this happened like 20 years ago. If you watch this will regret you for the rest of your natural born life. All right? All right, the next story time number 5 is, this is the time that when I came back from my grandmama's house at that time, right? Because my cousin forgot to take the garbage out while we was out of town, because he was up here, you know, so the garage back down here, right? This is right before I got in the 10th grade in high school as well. And then I tried to kill these flies with it was like a thick ass newspaper. That's it. I tried to swat the flies because I couldn't find a fly swatter. The next thing I know, I accidentally pushed that window. It was the top window I accidentally pushed it and the glass shattered. Man, my mom said, I'm gonna whoop your butt. I'm gonna whoop your ass for this. Because the neighbor had called, my next door neighbor and stuff here. But yeah, because I was gonna talk about me and my cousin, I was gonna talk about how manipulating was, man. My father was not happy after I told him that I broke the window, because I just told the truth, because you can't hide it. Man, he was gonna whip, but I didn't get a whooping or something. Man, that was the last window I broke. And then the next day we had to get the glass swept. You know, I had to sweep up all that glass, and that's it. Man, it was the top window. Yeah, I had to help him get put that window in, and then I had to pay for that window. Yeah. That $11 for that window, as I remember. He says, listen, and I haven't been breaking windows ever since when this happens. Alright? It just like some bad luck was coming to me, like a black cat crossed my path as well. Okay. If you like this program or this story time about, you know, glass shattered and all, you can please leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, smash that notification bell as well, because there's going to be some more story times, you know, coming on your way. And also, you can subscribe to Matt Reno's channel as well, and smash his bell and subscribe his button, and as well as, you know, Angie and Chuck show and Lunatic Dad as well. While you at it, all right. So, let you know here, this is going to be it for right now, okay? So, again, please leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, smash that notification bell. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace, I'm out, and bye, y'all.